What's good, Playboy?
There we go. Live, baby.
Yo, what? Can I talk? I like to say this, yo. Can I talk to the camera? Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Underscore Wilbur 95, aka Wilbur. We're back with another episode here with my boy Shane.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Back on episode. Which episode is this now? 3?
Episode 3 now, man.
Hey,
3 days
man.
in a row, yo. Like we talked about, that's it. That's that consistency, yo.
That back to back.
Yeah. Make sure to follow us, IG Mr. Underscore Wilbur 95, and then IG Lame Shane underscore, yo. It's gonna be give us a follow. It's gonna be me and Shane today. Jordan should be joining us tomorrow, and then hopefully, a few bitches will pop up over the next over the next couple of a few females should be on the next couple of days. We'll get a couple of friends to hop on, and then obviously if they're more like obviously like our friends, we won't go in on them. But if it's like some chick I have on Snapchat that I just added, yeah, we may go a little sick, But yo, Shane's gonna be leading the podcast today. We're just gonna be going back and forth a little bit more. Obviously, we don't script anything, but this is definitely going to be more of a back and forth style today. So Shane, let us know what we're talking about today.
Yeah, man. So today, we will get right into it, bro. So we're talking about, does lack of fatherhood hurt your manhood? Now, what do I mean by that? So I'm saying, does lack of having a father not okay? So imagine this: a lot of guys, of course, my mom was a single mom. I think Will's situation was the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So growing up with a single mom, your mom doesn't really know what it means
Daddy
to be
bounced.
A man.
Daddy. Go ahead, my bad. My daddy bounced.
He was out. He went to get a pack of cigarettes. Feel me? So, but my mom raised me as a single parent. She did the best she could. You know what I mean? She did what she had to do. She put that food on the table. She taught me well, taught me to respect women. And not for nothing, there's just things that your mom can't do for you now. Your mom can't teach you how to be a man. She can tell you what she wants to expect from you as a man, but she can't teach you how to do those things, right?
That's true, yeah.
She's never going to understand what it's like to be a man. How could she? She's not a man. So, just put it out there, bro. Like, that's like I said. So, in my experience, when I had those emotional problems and things like that, like, I don't know, it's probably different for everybody, but like when I was growing up, I was dealing with, I'm pretty sure a lot of people dealt with this. Like, I wasn't like the popular kid in school, bro. Like, I had kids like being dickheads to me. Like, I had to deal with kids just being just straight up jerks. I had to come home. I ain't complain to my mom. I ain't tell her about that problem. I'm like, oh, mommy, these kids are bullying me. Because what happens then? She gonna come to the school, right? She gonna tell the kids and the principal to stop bullying me. They gonna keep doing it. So, like, feel me? There's things like that. I mean, that's a small example. But
and they're gonna label you a snitch.
You're gonna be a snitch. I won't be a rat at the school, bro. I was wanting to get bullied. You become a rat too.
They be like, damn, this fucking dark skinned 6'9" ass nigga, yo. Shit.
6'9" rat. It'll be the first 6'9" for real. So, yeah, yo. I mean, like I said, small example. There's other things that you obviously have to deal with growing up and like wanting to talk to women and things like that. Those are probably things that your father can help you out with more than your mom can. Your mom can tell you. Your mom obviously can tell you what women like and how to approach women. But like at the end of the day, like she can't give you that much help.
She can't. No. Think of it like the best way I guess you can explain it. And once again, no matter like whatever we say, and it sounds weird, yo. This is crazy, bro. I swear the world works crazy. Guess what? I was watching those like little motivational like montage clips they'll post on like YouTube Shorts or IG of like Mike Tyson talking or someone talking. They're saying something knowledgeable. It was 6ix9ine saying like, I can give you advice on the situation, but I'm not you in that situation, so there's only so much I can give. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you're feeling at that time. I don't know how you may take certain things in, but bro, I feel like anybody that watches this, we've all, it's a rare it's like a high value man. In like school, there's probably only 10% of the guys who are like popular, and then the rest are maybe known, but not like people aren't seeking out to seek their attention. But I feel like we're, like I said, very relatable. Same, single dad. My daddy bounce. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, like you, I don't know. It's just hard. And like we talked about previous episodes. That's why I like this topic because we can link it. Like I said, it's like a circle. It's like a circle.
It's like it's kind of hard to give a straight up examples. It's kind of like I said, I don't know what it's like to have a 2-parent household. Like my parents were separated. I knew my dad. My dad actually doesn't live that far from me. I live in East Hartford. He lives in Bloomfield. So, well, when we were growing up, I would see my dad maybe like once a month or so, maybe once every 2 months, and then we would come. I'd come by, and he'd be like, "So, you like video games?" I'm like, yeah.
How's,
like,
how's it
you like
going, son?
Doritos and Mountain Dew. Yeah. like,
he's like, how's it going, son? He's
are
like,
you winning,
shit.
son?
When you like, you leave in East Hartford, leaves in Bloomfield. He
Yeah.
he moved across on the other side of the river. We have a river that runs through the state. He's like, fucking, I'm gonna move across to the other side of the river. I hope that nigga don't got a canoe or can swim.
Hope that nigga don't find me.
Like, bro, there are cars. You could just drive across the bridge. Wait, what?
He said, I already moved out here. You gonna tell me that now? So, no.
That's the only way you could get to him. Either you take a canoe or you swim.
Facts. I had to go over there to get that child support. No, I'm playing. But
pay me my money, bro. Where the fuck my shit at, yo?
Put that money on my books.
With the money in my bank account, man. Diapers ain't cheap. Nigga, didn't I tell you to pay my mom and shit?
Didn't I tell you I need clothes? I need the new J's, bro. Stop playing.
That's crazy, yo. That's to get off topic, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like my dad still owed child. Bro, I'm 25. This dude has paid maybe like $1,000, a few bucks of like child support, bro.
He's got like hella back on child support.
Hella back, bro. It's like $36 a month, but it's like for the next like 40 years of his life or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's not even that much they're really asking for from his paycheck. Out of his paychecks are taking that?
Just $36, bro. And that's for me and my brother. Like the way he has it, he probably is gonna owe child support till like the day he dies. If let's say he lived 100, he'll still be paying out of like his checks and stuff like that.
Bro, that's actually sick. But the fact that it's only $36, it's probably not even affect him that much.
It's nothing.
Like he's not missing $36. What would he do with that? Go out and buy more cigarettes, bro. And not,
or something. or drink liquor. I don't know what that dude be doing.
I'm gonna go get the milk this time.
Yeah.
I swear.
But yo, the reason why we brought this topic is a lot of guys, you may be listening or you may know people, if they do grow up in a single parent household, whether or not you know your dad. So we're mainly talking like if you live with your mom, obviously we're talking about, doesn't matter age or anything like that, but we're talking about when you're growing up. You may see your dad, but if you're living with your mom, she's seeing you more often. She's going to instill some of her feministic traits on you. And like I said, I feel like you can tell, like me and Shane, well, not we could tell, but from what we said, we took from what our mom taught us, but we also had parts where it's just like, yo, there's certain things like I can't like say, like I'm not just going to go to my mom and be like, hey mom, like, like, how do I get this chick, or how do I talk to this girl, or I'm going through this and this. It's just things she's not going to understand, or she may give you the way a female should handle it, not the way a male should handle it.
Yeah, not even to go off topic, bro, but I was at the gym today, and this dude gonna stop me at the gym, right? He said, hey, yo, come here. This is old head. Bro gonna pull me to the side to tell me I like Donovan McNabb. Now,
I said ludicrous.
He said ludicrous. This had Donovan McNabb. Those are two entirely different looking guys. Like I was just like, bro, like he said Donovan McNabb, bro. I could not stop thinking about that. I was trying to do my deadlifts. I'm like, yo, this nigga really said I look like Donovan McNabb, bro. And like I had to look it up because I had to see what he looked like now, and I was like,
Are you able to pull it up on your screen to show us?
Yeah, I gotta pull that up,
See,
bro.
you the handyman. See, let's see this.
He gonna be our first hater, bro.
This nigga, no, fuck that shit. This nigga look like Donovan McNabb, yo.
You should be happy you look like me, nigga. So he gonna say, bro, hold on, let me pull this up right now.
All right, let's see. Let me share it so we can show y'all.
No.
All right, make sure no Pornhub pop up on this motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Hold on. That's his NFL stats. Hold on.
Hey, go to the older one. Like this one right here, the top.
Oh wait. This one?
Yeah, why am I'm pointing at my screen like you can see what I'm pointing at, bro. Nah, hell nah.
No, I was like, bro, he did wild, bro. The crazy part is, bro, he had the biggest smirk on his face when you said it. They were looking at me and they were laughing, and I was like, no, there's no, like, bro, come on now.
Nah, that's bad, bro. Yo, pull up Ludacris. Nah, not really, nah.
I don't think that dude, no. He said,
hell no, that hairline.
No,
holy shit, My boy hairline is.
See, he don't look that bad right here. He look a little better with the dreads.
Yeah, with the dreads, little baby braids with T.O. Now pull up Luda, yo. That way.
Chris.
Hell yes.
You saying it's me?
Bro, this is Shane, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro, that's definitely Luda, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, yo. I'm going to put when I do my TikTok, I'm going to be like, interview with Luda.
Yeah, oh my God, that's funny as hell. You got the ludicrous face, yo. I can see the head shape, low key.
Yeah, the head shape. You know what it is? It's the teeth with the smile. Big
Side
pearly
version.
whites. Yes, I'm telling you, bro. You look more like Luda than you do.
Yeah, I can see this more than I can see Donovan now. I think Donovan now, he was definitely reaching. Like,
he was just trying to converse. He was just trying to conversate.
Nah, bro. I felt disrespected, bro. I ain't gonna cap. When he told me that, he's like, "You know who Donovan McNabb is?" I was like, "Yes, bro. I know who Donovan McNabb is."
He's like, "It's not even close."
I was like, "You definitely tweaking." Black dude too, bro. I was like, "Oh,
Bert, nigga, didn't I tell you don't look like Donovan McNabb?"
I was like, "Are you wilding, bro?" I don't know.
I
felt a little hurt. I ain't gonna lie. That kind of ruined my workout. I was like,
I don't let this old ass nigga.
He was like, bro, I know he did not just say that. They're wrong, Donovan McNabb, yo. Great player. Amazing player.
On the shitty on the trash Eagles though.
But hey, like the Eagles, bro. It's all you. Y'all got that one son, I'm not even gonna do it to y'all.
That lucky one, yo.
I got something to be proud of now. Kind of.
At least they got a little son, you know what I'm saying? Little son. But back to this. So the dad topic, yo. So, what was the situation that you probably ran into where you were like, dang, or like in a relationship, where do you think being raised by like your mom, so guys can like relate to this and they can see what are some things you think you could have been taught that you weren't taught, or then like you said, because I know you want to talk about like experiences, maybe or something that like you like can like relate to, like damn, maybe I was taught like not taught this, but like damn, I kind of may have, I don't know how to explain it, how I want to word that.
There's just certain things that your mom just wouldn't get about being a man, and then what I mean when I say things like that, it's like what it means to be a provider, right? Like we're raised to everyone's raised to go to college, try, get a career, have a family, take care of them. But that expectation is put more on men than it is on women, right? I'd say that men have more responsibility to like get a great job, be a family man, have kids, take care of your kids, be able to provide for your kids. Women don't really have, like, women are obviously expected to take care of their kids, but they're not expected to have a great career. Is that not like, you know what I mean?
The way society is.
The way society is, they're not going to have that expectation on them. It's more so the man's responsibility to have that great job, the man's responsibility to go ahead and provide for his family. Because as men, that's what we've done for hundreds of years, been providers. So in that instance, right, like, how could your mom really give you, like, your mom had to become a provider. If she's a single mom, she had to become a provider because your father wasn't around, right? That puts more responsibility on her end. So she's doing, X amount of responsibility that she has added on now because my dad wasn't around like that. Like I said, I saw my dad. I can name the amount of times I saw him per year on my hands. Like
same.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, mine's a lifehood, yo. My lifehood.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. Yeah, I had like a deadbeat dad, bro.
Like me and my dad, we have a better relationship now that we're older, which is crazy to me. Like our relationship now that we're both older, and like I can kind of understand. I won't say I get it, but I can understand now more why my dad did what he did than I did back then. You know what I mean? Before you're like, oh, why did he don't want me? He don't like me. Like, he really didn't want to raise a family. Like, you know what I mean? But like now that I'm, like I said, like things don't sometimes, like, he didn't, obviously my dad didn't want to be my mom anymore, right? But instead of just approaching that subject in a better way, he kind of just decided to avoid it altogether. Just did, which fucked up. We'll say that, but it is what it is.
Anyway. He didn't know. He didn't know how to raise a child. I feel like that's why it's easier because now he looks as you like, oh fuck, you one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're an adult now. I can do adult things with you, so it's easier to interact with you. So a great example, like you're 21, you're obviously over 21, but you're 21, fuck it, we'll crack a couple beers, get drunk, loosen it up. But yeah, when you're 14, I really can't be like, yeah, Shane, let's crack a couple beers and let's kind of talk, because there's
Yeah, man.
also more stuff he'll have to like teach you, kind of thing. If you think about it.
No, exactly. And it's like it. I feel like even though we're older now, it kind of built a divide between us though, because it's like the fact that all those years that I didn't really spend getting to know him, just kind
Hmm.
of makes it like like I said, we talk now and we have conversations now, but like we more so converse about the things that I like because it's kind of like we don't know where to go in the conversation, so we don't know each other. Like we're two strangers almost,
Yeah.
and then like I have to be around him for a couple of hours or so to kind of gauge his mood or get comfortable with him.
Mm.
It just feels weird. It feels like I shouldn't have to do that with my own father, and it just never felt in place. So like it's good to have like for those who don't have like their father around and someone they don't have someone to talk to and kind of give those kind of like challenges with. It's nice to have an emotional circle of like men who are like minded in opinion you respect, right? Because you want to have somebody who's around. I was watching the Kevin Samuels interview actually earlier. He was saying how like he has friends around him whose opinion he respects so much that he can replace their opinion with their own. I think that's profound. I think that's great because imagine, and I have friends like that for sure. Like, you know what I mean? If my friend was telling me like, yo, listen, like, I don't think that's a good idea. I think this is what you should do because X, Y, and Z. And your male friends are gonna have a different perspective and a different scope on an issue or situation than you would. Like they're looking from the outside in, so they can kind of see like everything from the back view that you're not seeing. And it's nice to have those people who can like do that for you. It's nice to have that emotional support and that kind of trust system with someone. And like I said, being in a single motherhood household, like or having a single mom raise you, you can't really have those kinds of conversations with your mom because she's not going to relate. Like, you know what I mean? You're not going to know how to go about puberty. Those things are like,
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know if y'all was growing up, you go to puberty, hit those mood swings, you be angry all the time, things like that. You just have all this energy. You just like, you want to get into fights and things like stupid things like that, or like you just, little stuff. Someone
Definitely.
to like, when you get into sports, you want to play with someone, you want someone to kind of coach you around when you're not during practice. You know what I mean? Who's going to do that for you? Your father. Those are the things he's supposed to do. Someone to teach you how to shave. Who does that? Your father teaches you how to shave. You know what I
Tie
mean?
tie.
Yeah, your father teaches you how to do it. My mom taught me how to tie a tie, man. Like my
YouTube
mom and
did.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
YouTube.
fast. Like, I mean, I think that's a little crazy, man. Like, I had to like a lot of things that I had to know about growing up. I had to learn those things. I'm 25 now. Like, sometimes I have to YouTube things that I still do not know to this day because I'm not gonna say I'm not blaming my dad. I'm a grown man now, but like I have to YouTube things that I didn't know I should have known already.
That a dad
And,
should have
and
kind of
I
taught you.
yeah, and it feels bad. It doesn't feel good at all. Like it feels like I'm missing out. It feels like I missed out on a part of my childhood that I'll never get back, and it sucks. Like,
Yeah, it's true. Well, you'll never get back because you'll never be a child again, theoretically.
oh
Well,
yeah, of
actually,
course
not
not.
theoretically, physically.
Let's
Yeah,
unless reincarnation is real, bro. Let me come back as somebody famous son. I don't know. Come back as JC's like grandson or something. I don't know.
there you go. Blue North or whatever they call their kids now,
Let me come back. Yeah, facts. Let me come back into some rich nigga's life.
and be set. But think of it like this, like you said, and we talked about this on. Like I said, that's the one thing I like about these episodes. They all kind of like correlate with each other. They all can piggyback off each other. Like we were talking about, as a guy, especially when you go, let's say you're going through puberty, young male, if you're listening to this, um, you're going through emotions and stuff like that, and there are some emotions that obviously you're just now experiencing for the first time in your life because you only go through puberty once. I'm pretty sure, positive.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I think so.
yeah, unless I guess when you could get older, I guess lose it. I don't know, but that's where your dad is there for you because he's gone through that experience as well. So think of it like that. So he's gonna guide you based off his experience. So like we said, your mom has never gone through male puberty. She's gone through female puberty, but she's never gone through male puberty. So she's not gonna. She may give you a little advice and maybe a little right here and there, but it's not gonna be as good as if it was your dad or a male in your life telling you, "Hey, this is how you may need to handle the situation. This is how you may need to handle that situation." And so that's the guidance of like a male figure, your father in your life and growing up as a man. Now think of it like this: me and you grew up with brothers, so we had kind of like that emotional connection to where, all right, there's a guy in our life, theoretically, a male of the same sex, who we can kind of share more. I'll say a little more emotional feelings than we could if let's say it was just me and you talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to share certain things that I would share with my brother. So we are, at least were blessed. Once again, I don't know your situation, but from my situation, to have my brother So, you have that connection. You can kind of, talk with him and stuff like that. Whereas think about like how even worse it would be if a guy is the only child, and not even worse, but like just it doesn't help if he's the only child and there's like two sisters, one sister, let's say three sisters, because now you have the influence of the sisters and what they're going through. They obviously not knowing, you know, the difference may give you some advice based on what they're going through, and you may try and relate that to your situation. So that's why it's so important to have dads in a life. And the statistics show it. A two-family household, the kids grow up to be, I believe the study was more happy, and also grow to have a better life and more successful. So
That's a fact, Like having a male support system is crucial. A male emotional support system with guys that you trust, guys that will give you good advice, guys who are like-minded, who want the same things as you, maybe similar things. Like y'all all want to get money together. You know what I mean? Y'all can help each other out. Y'all could just start y'all businesses together. Y'all, you know what I mean? I heard an analogy earlier where I heard like, imagine Will, you got the bread, right? I got the peanut butter. Jordan got the jelly. You know what I mean? And then we got Trap driving the truck. You know what I mean? We all come together.
The milk truck. Trap driving the milk truck.
He driving the milk truck, bro. We got to get these sandwiches to the people and the milk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we got to come together, put that stuff together. So
nice little conglomeration, a nice back and forth. And I was even just thinking about this. Like, imagine so obviously, let's say for example, your dad's not there. And I think it would be vice versa. Like it doesn't happen as often, but I think it would be vice versa. Obviously, we like to talk about the female aspect of it. It'd be if a female had a guy, just her dad there, not her mom.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I feel like in those cases, I don't know how rare that is, or if that's not rare at all. I could be wrong, but
it's probably more rare because think of it like this. Like also,
I think it's the same.
The mom usually will always get the child. It'd have to be crazy. Like your mom would have to be like on straight drugs, and even more past that to just get the children.
I've heard of deadbeat moms before. I know this person. I don't know him, but there's this guy on Instagram. I know he's a single dad because the mom is gone out of the life. Like
but how
she's like a deadbeat mom. That's a rare. That's
a rare
scenario.
situation. Yeah, think about that. How rare that is.
It's kind of crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's more crazy for a woman because it's like you carry that baby in your sister for 9 months. You're like, damn, I can't wait for this baby to come out so I can dip. Like, I feel like. Don't you have like that feeling of when you hold your baby for the first time? You're just like, wow, like this is mine. Like I feel like you know what I mean. You don't feel that? Cold. She cold. That's a cold woman, bro. Ain't nothing gonna phase her.
Well, think of it like this. Like I always say, so it all depends on the situation. Now, obviously, the responsibility of having a kid when you're not ready, yeah, that's on her. But a little bit of credit, I would say, from let's say she does recognize that dad is better.
Yeah.
Giving it to the dad, which I understand. But also imagine like adoption. Adoption is one of those where it's like you're gonna put a kid in a fucked up situation. Like foster homes are they're how they're pictured. Trust me, I've had people, friends who've grown up in foster homes. Remember, if you're growing up in foster homes and like inner city with more kids in there, it's definitely a different environment than if you're, for example, from Connecticut, more like city rural kind of a nice in between metropolitan kind of area, like suburban. Like think about that from that aspect of it. And then like these male kids and growing up and not having that father figure, man. Think about why like young men's leadership is so important in like high schools and even in middle school and elementaries. They even started doing it like elementary because they want these these kids who are growing up without dads to at least have some sort of male role. And it's a great way to like, and I will say society, at least they need more of those because they had it in like my school. Obviously, as I got older, they started to have that. But we would have like like an OG guy come in. We would all sit in a circle, and then we will all talk about topics that your dad would literally was supposed to be there to talk about. They talked about puberty, how you feeling about girls and all this kind of stuff. So it's very important, definitely very, very important.
I agree. Which what am I say? Off my train of thought. There's something
Never
Back after these messages. We're gonna start the fatherhood. I was gonna say, honestly, speaking of fatherhood, you know what I mean? Like, growing up, like another thing that I find to have not, I wouldn't say fine, but I found myself to have a lack thereof. It's kind of like motivation to do things and motivation to see what I want to be with my life. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say like it's that necessarily part of like not having a father, but it's
Mhm.
more so like, how do you find motivation day to day doing, wanting to do something you want? Like, those days, like, I literally spent like a whole year, not maybe like a year, maybe like a year or two, just being depressed. Like, I was like 2018, I had just got a new apartment in September. Like, I moved out for the first time. I was like, what, 22, I want to say. I didn't know
Mhm.
nothing about living on my own. I moved into the Mills, actually, in Manchester. You know what those apartments are?
Yeah.
The Mills side. I moved to law for this dude named Steve. And, we lived there for the first time ever. And we worked at this place. I used to work at this insurance company. So, I worked at this insurance company. I had like this 9 to 5 job. I got my own apartment with this guy. I thought I was like, like, yo, this is my life. Like, I might work this 9 to 5. I'm about to just be here, for the rest of my life. I'm about to retire here. I got that 401k plan. I got healthcare. Like, I was feeling good about myself. I was feeling like the shit, you know?
Mhm.
And then, like, somewhere I was working these long hours, these most slavely like hours, just sitting on my computer, typing all day, staring at the screen, talking to people, talking to my coworkers. My coworkers give me dry conversation. Like, there's like, how's the weather today? Like, oh, it's all right. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm going golfing with the boys later on this weekend. Like, that shit used to drive me nuts, bro. I hate banter. I hate small banter like that, bro. I don't know. I can't do it. Like, it's like, you ever know when you talk to somebody and you feel like they want to say something else, they want to say what's really on their mind, but they're just saying like little stuff that sounds like office friendly, just so they just want to like
Just to talk,
deal with
kind
an
of.
HR
Yeah.
case. Yeah, just to
Yeah.
talk. They're just talking just to talk. Like, I hate that shit, bro. Like, just say what you really trying to say, bro. You want to try to find jam from another office, bro? Let me know. Don't play.
Yeah.
But
Hey man, I know this your boy. I don't fuck what he did in the lunch cafeteria line right there, man. Nigga took the last
yo,
go pack.
that dude Jim be eating up with yogurts, right? like,
Yeah, them
like
Gogers, man. Took that last Goger, man. Had to settle
there's
for the
one.
had to settle for the pudding cup.
There was only one other brother I used to talk to like that, bro. We used to talk. We used to just actually be talking about like we used to link up. We used to actually be like, "Yo, bro, we gotta hit this club this weekend, blah blah blah." He said, "Oh, that's the only thing we ever talk about. We never talked about work, bro. Like, that's one thing at work. I don't like talking about work, bro. Like, if we're at work and we having a conversation, talk about something else besides work, bro. Because
Yes.
like that junk. Like, I'm already stressed out about work. I want to get my mind off work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we boys,
Or you go to
like,
get drinks and then like after work, it's like, oh, everything's about work. Like I can understand, maybe reflecting on the day. Like, oh, did
fuck
you just see?
Rob. It's
Yeah,
like,
that fucking man. What the fuck?
did you
Something
see how
like
he
that.
filed those organized those documents today?
I don't fuck with that shit, man.
Unbelievable.
Nigga, did I tell you not to do that shit?
Didn't I tell you to put my A-Z? Yeah, but
So
like,
what happened, yo? So you live in an apartment, and what happened? You got depressed or something, or you were just like, did you reevaluate your life and just be like, damn, like
it
what
was
happened?
more so like me just like sitting in that job, right? So I'm just sitting like, this doesn't feel like my purpose. Like, I was sitting in this 9 to 5 job. It's like when Squidward was going through like the daily, like, you remember, he was going through his life and he was living the same scenario every day, and his
Mm-hmm.
smile went from like this to like down. That's literally how I felt, bro. Like, I was living every day the same. Like, I was waking up 7 a.m, take a shower, brush my teeth, do my hair, comb my beard, get in the car, drive like a 30-minute commute to work to Windsor from like Manchester. Get to work, clock in. I'll do my job for like 7, 8 hours a day. Come back home, sit in my room. I get home super late too. I get home at like 7 something because you have to deal with that rush hour traffic too. And plus,
Of
I live
course.
like half an hour away. So at some point, I was just sitting in my house and I was like, damn, like, this doesn't feel like how I should
Like
be living. This doesn't feel like how my life should be. Like, this feels like I'm a robot. Like, I feel like my life is worthless.
your
And
life
that
is
put me,
simulated.
yeah, exactly. And those kinds of thoughts put me into like this kind of like a depression almost. Like, I was laying in bed. My room, the Mills apartment. I don't know if you've ever been inside the Mills apartments, but they don't have windows around, right? They're just straight up walls. Like, only like the master bedroom has like a bay window. You
Mm-hmm.
can see like the apartment's telling hell because they're made of bricks. So like,
Yeah.
my room was dark. The only way my room would ever be like lit up is if I like place things like this around, like the lights, like the light strips I have like right now, or like put extra lights around my room. If my lights were off, my room was pitch black dark. I'd wake up in darkness. I go to sleep in darkness. Like, I just had a TV in there, my bed, my game systems, etc.
Yeah,
Oh,
most of the windows are in like the like they'd be in the living room area, and then like you, I know some people can like either walk up or walk down, and then their room is just like straight dark, like a den.
that was mine, bro. So I'd be in there just like I'd be gaming, and when I wasn't gaming, I was just sleeping, bro. I was sleep. You know, I knew I was depressed because I was sleeping. I was waking up sleeping like after 8 hours a day. I'd wake up and still be like, "Yo, I'm tired as hell." I'd go back to sleep, sleep till like 2 in the afternoon. Wake up again, sleep till 5. I finally get up, be like, "Yo, I gotta do something." I finally get up. What do I get up and do? I play video games, right? I play the same games I hate, like Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever the case may be. Go back to sleep right after I do that. That was what I did on my days off. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't looking up different ways to make money. I was just making the money that I had, sleeping, and it just put me into a downward spiral to say the least. Like I feel like,
It's a cycle.
yeah, and then my roommate wasn't helping. My roommate was the dude was honestly though like probably like the roommate from hell. Like he was dirty, slept on the couch, didn't clean
Niggas
up,
stank.
bro. Yo, it's facts. He used to fucking stuff chip bags and shit into the couch. Like I
What?
used to be cleaning that house every Sunday. I felt like I was a maid, bro. I used to cook. I used to cook actual meals. Like I used to be making baked mac and cheese, barbecue chicken. I used to make like green beans. I used to make that shit from scratch. This dude
Mhm.
would eat all the food in that house in a day. I'm not even kidding, bro.
Yo,
I'd
what
make
the
these big ass meals, bro. Like I'm making like damn
family
near
meals, yo.
Sunday dinner every day. Like this dude was eating that thing. It was like flattering, but maybe bad at the same time. I'm like, bro, like, what about me, nigga? Like,
Like
what am I
shit,
supposed to eat?
you
Like,
could have left me a slice or something.
yeah, like I used to spend so much money on groceries, and this dude never helped to help with that. And then like if I asked him to help, it was like a big deal, bro. It was like the dude just
Yeah.
made it like, oh, what you mean, bro? Like I was like, what you mean? Like you don't help. Like, anyway, don't move in with your friends, bro. That's don't move in with your boys. If y'all like each other, bro, if y'all move in together, y'all start having differences, bro. It's gonna fuck up your friendship. Trust me.
Definitely.
like I
Cause
feel like
well, think about it. So at the time when you did that, were you able to like? Because I know now, if that was your situation, you would just be straightforward and be like, "Yo, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like I cook. Like why you eating all my food, bro?" Do you think back
yo,
then you may not have been as comfortable coming out and talking to somebody like that?
you know what? I let it build up, and that was my problem, right? I let it
Mhm.
build up, and then one day I was bitching to my boy about it, and he overheard me bitching about it. Like he was in the house, I didn't even care. I came home late one day, house was dirty as fuck. I see this nigga sleeping on the couch. I was like looking around the kitchen. The kitchen looked like a mess, bro. I felt like I lived in like, bro. It was like stains on the counters and shit like that. This dude made some like ramen or something, but it was like burnt to the pan. He took the pan there, didn't clean it out. Boy sleeping on the
Yeah,
couch
that
with the
crazy
TV on. Like I
shit.
was like, hey, yo, like. But first thing I did, I got home, I put the headset on. I was like, this nigga dirty as hell.
Yeah.
Like, that was literally, I was telling my boy, like, we have these close friends. We have these two other close friends. He's a mutual friend. He actually introduced me to the dude in the original. Like I said, this dude was mad cool up until the point we lived together. So he introduced me to them. And like I was telling him, like, yo, your boy, dirty bitch. Like,
He a
like I was
dirty
like,
bitch, yo.
yo,
Yo, he was good with your boy, man. He's starting to look like Jafar, man. What's
no.
good with this nigga? What's good with this nigga, yo?
Oh God, yo! I was like, yo, I had to clean up after this. I felt like a maid, bro. And it was like I had to clean up after him, but I had to clean up after him because it was my house too. Like I was bringing girls over, and they'd be like, "Damn, this how you living?" Like I would clean up beforehand, but like I would try to buy furniture for. He didn't see the point in buying furniture. Like mind you, this dude never bought a mattress, right? You know what he used to sleep on? This dude slept on a futon bed the whole time we was living together. Like he didn't want to buy. Like he didn't.
Ah.
He didn't. He didn't buy a mattress. He's like he just bought the futon from Walmart. And it was like, yeah, that's straight.
He's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just glad to have a place. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
remember he brought a girl
what was the
over and she's
bathroom situation? No,
oh bro, that was the only thing I
wait.
kept cleaning.
Finish what you were gonna say, and I want to finish what you were gonna say about well, he brought a girl over.
He brought a girl over and I remember I was in my room. I was like, okay, my boy, he about to do something. Yo, she seen the futon bed. She was like, oh, I gotta go home. Like, I gotta go pick up my girl. She's in an emergency. Bro, when I heard her saying this stuff, I was hiding the walls are thin, the doors are thin too. I heard this whole word for word. I was like, damn, she seen the futon. I wasn't fucking with it.
She was like,
She
nah.
It's like I was like, yo, like I already knew what it was. Like, you know what I mean? She started making excuses. Her friend called her, like saying, oh,
Mhm.
I'm in an emergency. I was like, oh nah.
Sheesh.
That was like long story short, bro, like the dude was just the roommate from hell, man. Like he just didn't give a fuck about me or the place. And then I told him when I told him I was moving out, he started telling me I was doing him dirty. So that kind of made like I know, bro. Like I told him like 6 months in advance I was moving out. I was like, I can't do this no more with you.
He's
So
like, shit. He's like, shit, that nigga wouldn't clean. What if he said that, yo?
Yo, like I did as I was saying this, like I said, he heard everything I said. I was telling my boys about this, and he like the wall said the walls aren't done, the walls are thin. He heard everything I said, and instead of approaching, he was telling his boys and everything how pissed he was, and like
he was like, shit, that nigga Shane left some stuck to the pan.
Yeah, he was doing a little petty shit. Like he changed the Wi-Fi password. I was at home one day. I couldn't even get on my phone. I was telling him, yo, I was texting him. Yo, I said, yo, why you playing with the Wi-Fi? It was my internet, bro. I had the activity was in my name. That's the funny part. So I was like, dead ass, bro. I said, you don't give me the Wi-Fi password. I'm cutting this shit off for both of us. We both gonna be sitting in nothing, like doing nothing.
Yeah, that's a roommate from hell, yo. That's
so he didn't want to approach me about it. So I approached him. I was like, bro, listen, let's be straight up, bro. Because he was avoiding coming home just so he didn't have to like talk to me and stuff like that. So I was like, I already knew how this dude was gonna be. So I finally I stayed up one night. It was like 10 o'clock. This dude didn't want to come home. I know he got off work at 6. He finally came home and he tried to go to his room. I was like, bro, sit down. And he's like, I was like, sit down.
He's like, bro, I gotta take a dump, yo. He's like, nah, bro, that shit could wait. Sit your ass down, yo.
That I saw him. I was like, I even say that. I was like, I didn't say hi. I said, bro, sit down. And he was like, I was like, listen, let's not play the game. I know you heard I said, you know, what's up? And he's like, how would you feel if I was upstairs talking shit about you while you sitting in the same house? I was like, I'd be pretty sad. I said, I probably would feel the same way, but I wasn't talking shit. I was just saying it was facts. So I'm telling you right now to your face, you a dirty motherfucker. Like, like I was just like I didn't say I didn't say nothing about his character.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing about him. I just said, bro, don't clean. He don't pitch in for groceries. And then like
he changed the Wi-Fi password too, yo.
That's what I'm saying. You see the Wi-Fi password over that.
That's not even in his name. I'd be pissed, bro. That'd be some shit where I'd come home and be like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like,
so
it's just an inconvenience to your life.
It was. All that shit just kind of piled up on me. That was the first time I had a roommate, and that shit just like kind of just made me like my mind was just like
was different, yo.
I was like, bro, like I really can't fuck with niggas. Like that's like this how niggas gonna do me, bro. I remember the last month I was still like I moved out 2 months early, bro. That's how much I couldn't stand this motherfucker. Moved out 2 months early. It's still I still paid the last 2 months of rent. Yeah. Even though I wasn't living at the house because the thing about it was like the lease was still in both our names, and I was gonna have that on credit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna do him dirty, and I paid for the internet too because the internet was still on. I knew he worked at the same office as me. He was working from home. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna cut the internet off and be petty because it's gonna be too much for him to try and get another internet. Yeah, internet provider. The last month or two, he's at the apartment. So the dude was like, "Oh, thank you." He actually said something nice. He's like, "Yo, thank you. I appreciate the fact that you pay for the internet, blah blah. If you need the money for it, I got you." I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm glad you're saying that because if you don't mind, like, I have another apartment with my boy, my other boy."
Click.
Yo, that's exactly what happened, dog. This nigga blocked me, dog. I said, yo, like, I'm glad you said that. Like, I got a new place with my boy. I was like, I need that honestly, I don't have money. I said, I was paying the rent and I'm paying the internet too at 2 different places. Like, I'm kind of need that back. Like, I didn't ask him for the rent back. I was like, I was cool about that. I just needed $100 for the internet back, right? I wasn't gonna make him give me 800. The dude literally blocked me, bro. My text went from blue to green. Even though he literally said in the text that I could have the money. So like, I could just tell you that just shows you how much of an ain't shit dude this was. Like, I was dealing with literally like an ain't shit guy, and that, like I said, that whole
the roommate from hell, yo. That's gonna be the topic of this shit, bro. Fuck the whole. What's the father? I'm gonna say this. Talking about father, the roommate from hell. That's just gonna be the topic, bro. This shit is. This reminds me of an old YouTube video I watched of this dude explaining the roommate from hell. It always deals with some nigga being dirty, bro.
Yo, I don't know what it is, dog. Like
niggas act like they like your boy's your maid. I'm like, yo, like I ain't no bitch. Like how you like, yo, like, bro, like what the fuck is going on?
That's what I was saying, yo. I was cleaning up after this dude, grown ass man, yo. Mind you, like I'm cooking for both of us. I didn't cook for myself. I'm not selfish. I wasn't buying frozen dinners. I'm cooking actual meals. I'm buying, you know what I mean? I'm going to the grocery store like every day. Some motherfuckers don't be my name at this point. What's up, Shane? What you cooking today? Like, feel me? Like I'm in there, was doing all that, washing dishes, and I'm like, bro, I'm really a maid for a grown ass man. Mind you, like I said, I just wanted to feel like this is part of my home. Like I was just,
of course, trying to like be clean.
Exactly. So like, he can't, like the fact that he could be mad for me trying to make the apartment we have into a home that's comfortable for the both of us is just absurd to me. Like I just feel it just shows like a lack of respect for me and on the place that we live.
Of course,
And a
like,
dude like that could never care for like you know what I mean. Like he like I know now. I think he's doing. I hope he's doing. I mean, like I don't like I said. I don't really care. You know,
still got that
hopefully
same
he's doing
futon
better now.
mattress.
Yeah, like still sleeping on that futon probably.
Would think about if anyone can take anything from this, it's also from the standpoint of like we said, like you're growing up, you're ready to move out, you move in with a roommate, or you're that roommate. Yo, clean up after your fucking self. Yo, your job is to split in on groceries, split in on bills. You guys all like a cleanup schedule. Yo, you clean the bathroom, I'll clean the kitchen, or yo, you clean the microwave, I'll clean the stove. Shit like that. Yo, because think about it. Yo, he tried to bring a shawty home. He tried to bring a chick to you know what he was trying to do, get the Tommy dill pickle or something,
Saying,
get that shit wet. And look what happened, it backfired. Yo, like chicks notice these things, bro, but that's hilarious, bro.
I remember cleaning up the house, bro. I remember cleaning up the house right before like I had brought this girl over. There was this girl I was starting to like on and off. This was when I was in my beta days. I was talking to this girl kind of on and off like a year. She went to UConn. I knew she was about to I forgot what she was going for. She was going to law school or something like that. Or she was about to get ready to go to law school or something like that. So anyway, she was a smart girl. I thought she was awesome. She was beautiful. Like I was trying to talk to this girl for like I was trying to bag this girl, like trying to keep her. So we like I said, we chit chat on and off every now and then. She came through to the crib. You know what I mean? I remember I cleaned the house up 2 hours prior. I come back, my kitchen was disgusting. My couch, this nigga was sleeping on it, laying down on the couch. I wanted to bring it to the couch to go watch some TV downstairs for a little bit before I make my move. This dude on the couch laid face, no cover, just face flat and work clothes. I was like, bro, you can't be serious right now. Like, I felt like my life was a sitcom when I was living with this dude, yo. Like, this is a bad sitcom.
You just made some banging ass like homemade baked mac and cheese. You get yourself like a little taste, and then you're like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna let this bitch cool off, yo. You go to do what you got to do it like in your room or some shit, go take a shower, and then you just come back, and this nigga already cut himself a slice. He's already packaging him up a slice for the next day.
He's sitting here just cutting up the food. You know what I mean? So I had her there. And I could tell like she was judging. You know what I mean? She was looking around the place. She was kind of like her eyes looked all.
Of course.
Like she said, "Yo, these motherfuckers is dirty.
Dirty. Niggas is dirty."
Exactly. She's not thinking at it like, "Oh, he's dirty." Like, and I can't be like, "Oh, my boy's hella dirty." You feel me? Like, you know, he just don't be cleaning up. Like, you know what I mean? Because what does that look like? What does that look as me complaining about this dude to this girl who don't even know him? Like,
what does that say about you? Because you're gonna be like, "Wait, nigga." So,
what about you? Why don't you be cleaning up?
Yeah,
I do. Obviously not.
I tried.
I did this 2 hours ago. She would have been like, "Yeah, okay. That's how you always live."
Oh wait, shit! My friend's calling me. I gotta.
I remember that day. Man, we just chit chat. She was there to like. I mean, I can't put the blame on him. I probably was reading. I lost that. I probably could still finesse that. But like, she went home that day. I ain't get nothing. So I was like, I remember. At the time, I was mad at my boys. I was like, bro, he made me look so bad. I remember I was like, bro, I went up to his room that same day. I was like, yo, honestly, I can't do this no more. Like, that was the final straw. Like, I said, yo, like, I can't, like, you know, once the lease is up, bro, lease is out, I'm moving out. Like, I'm leaving that right now. 4 months later, I couldn't even stand the last 2 months. I couldn't even stand to stay the last 2 months. I was like, if I stay 2 more months with this dude, I'm about to choke him in his sleep. Like, that's what it's about to, you better wake up and just, like,
I'm about to say some disrespectful shit.
I was about to just.
He's gonna be like, hey yo, Shane, did you grab any milk? No, nigga, I ain't say I was grabbing the milk, nigga. Get that shit, yo, bitch. In. Like, you just get mad, aggressive, and tight.
All right, yo, we was about to fight, bro. If I had to stay there for the last 2 months, I had to leave. Yo. It was just like,
think about it. Think about. Oh no, go ahead. What you saying?
No, I'm saying I told my boy Miles about the whole situation, bro. He was like, damn, like he did you like that?
You gotta get out, yo. The roommate from hell, bro.
That's my 2 new roommates. Yeah, I was telling my 2, like Miles and Olivia. Shout out to Miles and Olivia, yo. Y'all the realest, yo. By the way, y'all the best roommates I ever had. You know, the only second set of roommates I ever had. So for talk, but like, yo, they held it down. They was mad chill people, bro. I had a great time living with them. They was like probably some like the best roommates I ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I only had 2 sets of roommates. It was the best ones. They probably gonna be the best. Like it was dope. So I let my gripes out about them. And like, you know, when I living with them, my second place was way better. I wasn't as like bad. I had to come back financially though, because like financially that stuff kind of set me back a little bit. So like that kind of set into like I said, I was already kind of depressed living with Steve because like I had to do so much for that household. And then like living with them, Miles and Olivia, I kind of like sat in my room a lot. Like they were cool people. Like they always wanted to chill a lot, and I was kind of more so like just kind of kept to myself, stay in my room kind of dude. I want to say like in some incel type shit, but it kind of was like on some incel type like
Yeah,
way.
just like
I was playing games, just kind of chilling with my. That's what I did when I was living with the dude Steve, because like that's all I knew, bro. Like I said, it was the only way I knew how to cope with like being bored and stuff. So,
and that shit. Think about it, yo, how that shit like just affects you and everything like that. But definitely, bro, that story, man, bro,
it's just crazy, right? Like it's your roommate. Oh, I don't know. What did you bring him?
I thought my boy was about to get.
No.
I thought my boy was about to get shotgun, bro. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be on live, bro. Yo, that'd be crazy, bro. I'd be like, yo, what the fuck?
I was like, somebody banned her. Like,
yo, I would have screamed, bro. I'd be like, yo, what the? I'd be like this. Hey, yo, Shane,
call the cops.
Yo, Shane, we good? Yo, we about to go viral, nigga. It's like that.
I was like, post it before I get shot. It's like, no.
This shit live, bro. This shit is live.
Oh, yo, that'd be crazy.
Yo, that would have been crazy because you were like, wait, what? I was like, wait, what? Yo, what's going on?
Imagine somebody just jacked me up. He just grabbed my shoulder. Just like, come here.
Yo, what the fuck, nigga? I heard you talking shit about my boy. I was watching this shit on your live shit, bro. What the fuck?
I heard you talking about me. Where the stash at?
Oh, shit. I need that security deposit money at, bro.
Yo, that's so funny, bro. Like, what else? Yo, but
just don't put yourself in that situation. Man. Yeah, like guys, don't put yourself in that situation, man. Like, don't get caught up with these roommates, and like it's okay to have a roommate, but like, of course, I would say your probably take from that is like you may wish you had talked to him as soon as you found out that he was being dirty or not clean, right?
Yeah, I didn't really have good judgment of character back then.
Yeah,
I would say like when I known him, like I was more like, oh, he's a cool dude. You know, I mean, I like talking to him. We kind of relate on certain things, but I didn't really know him, right? We just knew. I just knew that we both like video games, and then we both like we both knew the same two people. So I thought that because I liked Hilario and Arky, and I thought they like those are my two boys, that they were solid dudes. I thought that I would like just end up getting along with him, and we like do each other for a few months and decide to just move into together.
Yeah, of course.
That was a no. That was a big mistake on my part because I should have took more time to actually get to know the dude, to get to know his tendencies, and like,
or even when like you first, like you said, you it seemed like you dealt longer than what you personally should have. You would say, right?
Yeah, like putting up with that for a year was a nightmare. Like, it was I was literally like the roommate from hell.
Bro, I love that story, yo. Now I'm gonna relate it back to what we were talking about earlier. Now, do you feel if you didn't have that dad role, like for example, if let's say you had your father with you, do you feel like he would have instilled if some dude is doing some shit wrong or dirty, you check that? Do you think that would have been a different situation?
I feel like I should have checked him sooner instead of letting it build up. Like, right, you shouldn't let things like become a big problem. You should address the little like grievances that you have up front. That way they don't become a big problem. Because maybe if I had been like, yo, Steve, like, yo,
you dirty,
not cleaning
nigga.
up enough, bro. Like, I feel like you should help me out, clean up a little bit. He would have been like, okay, like, yo, no problem. I get that, bro. Thank you for letting me know. I don't think I should have went on to my boys and was like, yo, fuck this dude, blah, blah, blah. Like that. I think that, like, on his part, I could see from his understanding how he felt that it was disrespectful. I should have came to him at first, not came to my boys at first, talked to him about it. But it was more one of those things where it was just like, how can you blatantly not see what you're doing? I guess he didn't, you know, so. Like I said, if I can go back in time, I guess I would have just approached him about it beforehand. Maybe we still would have been roommates. Maybe he would have actually tried to change and clean up a few things. Maybe he wouldn't have. And if he didn't, I would have known what I had known. But like, you know, I mean, he showed me his true colors at the end. So, you know.
What's his last name by any chance?
I don't know if I should get that information up, bro.
Wait. Oh my God. Wait.
I already said his first name earlier.
Nah. Does he own a business?
Nah.
You say it. The title of this video.
He does like coding.
Oh no, that's not. Yo, how crazy is this? Listen to this. You just gave us your roommate from hell, right?
Yeah.
And the person you lived with was Steve, right?
Yeah.
So when my parents kicked me out when I was dealing with my ex, I lived in I call it a trap house. It was worse than a trap house. And guess who owned the trap house? His name was called
Steve.
Oh my God. Yo. Guys, that's going to be an episode later down. Bro, when you hear this shit, bro, I mean, like, you're going to think that I'm literally lying. When I tell you everything, you're literally going to think I'm lying with all the shit that I saw and I experienced when I was living in this trap house for like, I think I was living there for like 2-3 months, bro. And like I said, that's why I feel like we relate, bro. I went through the same shit and it affected my relationship, bro. I got depressed. Yo.
That stuff really does affect your relationships with people because you don't see people the same after that. You just start you put that barrier up.
Mm-hmm. Well, even
Like
yourself too. Like, yo, I'm not like I'm 100% honest with everything, bro. I literally felt like I wasn't a man. Not in the situation of like I had my bills paid and I went to work, but like you said, that cycle, I also was feeling always dirty in that place, and my mindset was so depressed and fucked up, bro, that I was like, I was so distant with my ex at that time, bro. It was crazy. So like, imagine that. Imagine if you were living with someone and then that also affect, bro. That's another day. That's another story. But yo, this is, bro. I'm glad you shared that shit because I have the. So we're gonna call this the roommate from hell. The next one we do, where I explain my story, that's gonna be I once lived in a trap house.
yeah, that's gonna be a tough episode, yo. Y'all look out for that one, for real.
Bro, this shit
Because
had me dying, bro. When you said Steve, I was like, no, what the yo, don't move in with a nigga named Steve, yo. You just
never
understand. You're just gonna run into a bunch of crazy shit.
saying he gonna do you dirty, bro. He gonna lose you. He might lose you a girl too.
Mm-hmm.
He might lose your future wife, bro. I'm sad. No, I'm saying she probably wasn't
Yeah.
gonna fuck with me anyway. But still.
Hey, fuck it. There's always more to come from that aspect of it.
I'm saying, bro.
Hey man,
Yeah.
like I want to say, yo, like I know every episode we have, man. This is another productive episode, my man.
Yeah, 100%. No, definitely. This is a good conversation. I feel like this is the most I talked about of the 3 episodes we had. Like I was just
Mm-hmm.
like it's been the
You
most.
warming up to it. That's how it
Yeah.
is. You start warming up to it. You know what also is too as well. Me and you talk back and forth. It's different when it's obviously not recorded, but it's also a different style of when you're like, your face is on camera, all that kind of stuff. So it's also a good balance of like, when we first started, it was probably like, I mean, I want to interrupt him or, you know,
Mm-hmm.
share on it, and then it swings back in and forth. But bro, like I said, definitely. Bro, that was a hilarious story, my man.
Yeah, a roommate from that boy trash, man. I'm sorry,
Bro,
dude.
so when he brought the chick, remember you said he brought the chick to the crib?
Yeah.
Imagine it was like, you said the walls were thin, right? So you heard her, oh, yeah, I gotta go. You see him, all right, you can let yourself out. So she lets herself out. You hear him close the door, and then literally all you hear is boom, boom, boom. You hear that opening, be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, when she was leaving, bro, I remember, I remember he used to go see this chick on a daily. Like he used to like leave the crib sometimes. He used to go see this chick, and it was some baited cock type shit. Like he wouldn't even go over there and like do nothing with her. Like he would literally go over there. He was giving her money. She had a kid and everything. He was just sitting there like chilling with her, bringing food for her and a kid. And he was just like I don't know how to explain it exactly. He was going over there like she had her own place, her own apartment, everything like that, and he was just helping her out with the bills like that. And I was like, bro, how you gonna help her out with the bills and cleaning, but you're not gonna help us do that for our
Yeah,
place?
like what the fuck? That's
Like
probably why he came home all tired and shit. He's like, shit, nigga, like I thought you were supposed to be home at 5 o'clock. Yeah, bro, but I had to go over that chick house, man. I had to clean her shit like for 2 hours, bro. I'm tired.
and I remember he told me he opened up to her about how he felt about her, and she left him on red. I was like, hey.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I think that was after. That was probably after she left her crib that night. She didn't want to go to futon.
Well, she saw that nigga bummer.
She finally about to give my man something, and she saw the futon bed. She was like, yeah, all right, you know what?
She's like, all right, yeah. Bring on Brown. She probably called up some nigga. Hey, yo.
I need an emergency quick. Call my phone.
Yeah. Come grab me real quick, yo.
Can I use the bathroom real quick? She texted her girl, like, I need you to call me in like 5 minutes.
That's the classic bail me out. Like, yo, bro, text me that like some shit happened with my brother, and that way I can show him the text.
Yo, that's so. Did she delete the previous text and everything?
Of course.
Look real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god,
that's how it be.
So foul. Yo.
So yo, like, hey, I'm gonna say, great story. You cool with we're gonna wrap up the show?
Yeah, let's wrap it up, bro. We'll bring the next ideas up probably later.
Definitely.
Later podcast. So that was a good one.
That was definitely a good one, bro. Think about it, bro. And then yeah, like I said, guys, tomorrow's episode, I haven't told you this yet. You could let me know. I'm thinking a later episode because me and this dude are gonna go to the gym around when we did the time so we would probably do the podcast around 9 if that's okay with you.
Mm-hmm. That's straight.
That's straight. That way it gives you enough time. Yeah. We'll do a little late night and we could talk a little more crazy on that. So yo, Jordan will join us next time. Once again, it's been your boy, Mr._Wilbur95.
It's your boy, Lame_Shane_.
Yo, guys, remember, this is the Too True podcast. Everything we are saying is just too damn true. Once again, I'll see you guys next time. We'll see each other next time. Peace out, guys.
Peace.